Hey guys, my name is No E. I'm here with Bells, and we are the hosts of a podcast called Let's Grab a Drink. We're going to be showcasing entrepreneurs and small business owners, mainly based here in Houston, also in Texas, showing a little bit of the struggles that they might have had, the beginnings, the journey, and just whoever shares their story, we want to learn about it and see what makes this city tick.
That's right. We know a lot of people between him and I, between our friends of friends of friends. Every time it seems that we go out, we meet new people who are doing their own thing. They're not just working behind a desk, but we're all doing our own. Like, I think it's a new culture of embracing our surroundings and our friends and our network. Close to you, man. I mean,
All right, guys. So our very first guest is Houston's own, born and raised, the one and only. It's in his name, DJ Mick One. He's well known around the city, and I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi guys, I'm Mick One, DJ Mick One. I've been DJing for a very long time, all kinds of industries. But other than that, thank you for having me. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you for being Let's Grab a Drink's official.
I know. I feel like it did us a huge favor.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's like we're with somebody famous.
We owe you now.
Yeah.
I know. I went onto your website and I was like, ooh.
He presented us with some gifts.
It's a nice little website set.
Nice too. That's going on the car. It's a company car. They might get mad, but whatever.
I'm gonna crash your party next weekend, by the way.
All right. Nice. The more, the merrier, the better.
That's what's up.
Yeah. The next big event I'm having is literally called the Jeep event. Yeah, it's gonna be a Subaru. Gilman, not Subaru. Jeep, Gilman Jeep.
Okay.
Yeah, same spot though. Yeah, 59 Bellway.
All right.
So, yes, everybody welcome.
The January 20, was it?
No, it's actually February something. I'll get the date. Y'all
Okay,
you're gonna check it out on the website.
That's
The
what's
details
up.
and stuff. Okay. But yeah, but thank you
I'm
for having me. Yes.
So here at Let's Grab a Drink, it's going to be a podcast mainly focused on Houston talent, entrepreneurs, small business owners, the ins and outs of starting off in whatever career, whatever industry you might be having. And of course, DJing is something that I know every single person that watches this has interacted in the sense as far as dancing to them, enjoying their music, some of their favorite artists or DJs. So this is an industry that touches everyone.
The best thing about being a DJ though is like you can't ever go back to a club and enjoy it because you're like always thinking about I would have played that song different. So you know,
you critique
in my head, not how everybody is. Yes, I do. Yes, so just letting y'all know, just ladies don't date DJs because y'all can't go have fun out anymore.
I never thought about that.
He played that song?
Yeah. It's like a secret. Like honestly, all DJs say the same thing. It's hilarious. It's so funny.
All right, what's up, everybody? Put your hands up. No.
Unfortunately, you know what? Believe it or not, I hate talking on the mic.
Do you?
I hate it. I still can't get used to it.
So you did it. I'm so sorry, man. So you did it for 5 years before you went professional.
Yes.
So what happened? What was the change, or did you get better? Did you like it more, or you saw that I made money?
No, I generally like to see people dance and say enjoy themselves. Saying, that's my song. I like that song.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what got me hooked really. The guy that introduced me into DJing was this guy named Jeff. He came from Miami, and he was like, "Yeah, man, I was a DJ, blah blah blah." And he was like, "Here, try it out." And that was my first time touching equipment, and I was like, "Dude, I like this. This is fun."
What age was that?
Man, I don't know. I was 1995, so I was in like 16. Yeah, 15. Yeah, and then I did a few warehouse parties, neighborhood parties, something like that. You know, small stuff, nothing too big. I was so small that they would give me the coffee table to DJ on. For real, I wouldn't even have like a legit table. It was so funny.
I've been to parties like that where it's weird because when you go to parties, music is the party.
Right.
But then they're only giving like a small little. I'm like, I get it. You have a speaker, and that's the big equipment. But dude, give the guy some respect. Give him a podium or something. Like.
But I think in essence, though, those are probably some of the better parties that you ever were at.
Yeah. If we used to say if the cops don't show up, then it wasn't a legit party.
Wow. I never did that, man. Like I never did high school parties. I never did any of that.
Man, you know what? Okay, like now that I've been in the game so long, you know, normally I take legit gigs with real legit promoters with insurance and stuff, right?
Okay.
Now, last year or 2 years ago, I get a random call from this guy that needed a DJ. I didn't pay no mind to it, so I was like, yeah, let's do it. Yeah. It turns out the venue was a burnt down strip club. Yeah, over there by, we're in Houston, by the way. But it was over there by 99 and, no, what's it? Yeah, 99 and 59, I believe. And it used to be like a
South?
No, this is north. This is
okay.
north. And it used to be a man, I can't remember the name of what they used to call it. But anyways, it was a 2-story strip club that got burnt down. These guys went in there with their crew, cleaned out all the debris, and brought a generator. And then I guess they were looking for a DJ, so they called me up. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll take the gig. Yeah. We do the gig, I show up and I'm like, what the hell?
That sounds badass.
Yeah, it was badass. We set up, we did the party, maybe 2 hours in, the cops show up, everybody leaves. These kids never paid me. But they left the generator, so I took the generator.
Oh, okay.
But that happened 2 years ago, and I was just like, man, that used to be
cops let you take it, or what? How did that work?
I didn't know any better. I just told them, hey, man, I just got hired. I didn't know.
I brought my generator.
Yeah, I brought everything.
You just saw a burned down building, you said fuck it, right?
Pretty much. So that happened a few days ago.
I make some questions. I don't know.
So I googled the place, and it turned out that that was a very infamous venue for like drugs and stuff like this. Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's very, very crazy stuff, man. The things that you do as a DJ, sometimes people don't know that you have so much equipment that's you're responsible for.
Yeah.
And they don't take in consideration sometimes the venue. You know what I'm saying, like the beach or so whatever.
Yeah.
So what is the equipment?
Always turntables, techniques.
Okay, so I see a turntable, and I've kind of Googled, different systems, because there's different types of DJs as well.
Yes.
There's the ones that are on the radio, for example. They're choosing the song, making sure it's the same pattern. But then what I see is just a small. It fits on the table.
Yeah. It's just technology's caught up, it makes it easier. You don't have to lug around so much equipment.
So back then, how much? What was it?
Oh, it was records.
I'm sure.
Crates of records, and you need help.
So you needed all the records.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Now everything's compact. It's on a laptop, on a hard drive, MP3s. It's great.
I do remember those CD cases. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Flipping through them.
I used to have 2 trunks that I used to take with me. No bullshit.
Yeah.
They were like this from here to.
I believe you.
Still got them?
No, yeah. No, I don't have them anymore. But I have pictures.
What happened to them?
All the music I cut down a lot. I lost a lot. People took a lot from me. Believe it or not, they'll be like, "Oh, let me see what you got." It happens all the time.
Because I found, back in the day when all that, you would carry around in your car a little album, and you'd have your little flip case and stuff, and you'd have all your CDs all stretched up and shit, but you'd have your repertoire of what you would jam in your car.
Yeah.
So I could just imagine,
even if it skipped, you'd still play it.
Yeah.
You felt that, right?
The other day, I'm DJing for a car meet, and this guy comes up to me, and he's a DJ, and he's like, bro, I'm a DJ, he goes, and I would never take my turntables out. Like, he goes, I would never take them out in the environment. And I'm like, bro, there's no other way I would DJ. This is the only way I would DJ.
Yeah.
So there's a big difference. Some people think it's the turntable is like, delicate, but it's a tank. It's, techniques. That's what I use. Yeah, that's the tools of the trade. Yeah. Techniques is the brand. They have so many other brands now.
Is it an expensive?
Now it's gone up.
Yeah.
It's hard to find parts in case they break. You know what I mean?
Oh wow.
Yeah. You gotta take the specialist. But it happens. Yeah. I couldn't DJ one of those controllers. I just think they're cheesy, to be completely honest.
The little smaller ones.
Yeah, the push button stuff.
Plan, like, where do you see your DJing career in 5 years, 10 years?
Man, you know what, man? Honestly, I don't know. It's so random. I get so many calls from so many different people. I'll do weddings one weekend, I'll do a big car show the next weekend. Yeah. And it's just, that's the way, whatever comes my way.
I did see your calendar.
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
What? This is so cool.
Yeah. I have everything on my website. Yeah,
it's very, it was diverse.
Yeah. Very diverse.
It seemed like it was like a family party and the car show, and then there was something I was like, okay,
so
you can't really pinpoint
it. Did you see the 2-story burnt down strip club?
That wasn't there.
Right?
That's why I feel so cheated. I'm like, what the fuck? Is there a back page to this?
Yeah, you catalog of all my gigs. Actually, you can find all that information. I'm pretty sure it's all on my website.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool when you shot me that message about the mix. I didn't know. I mean, I've seen your mixes, but then he records his mixes from the public events, I guess.
Yeah, I started doing that a couple gigs ago. Believe it or not, I used to do everything in house, but I have a little DJ studio in my house, and it's gotten to where I didn't want to lug equipment, so I bought a whole different set of equipment and left it in there. And now I was like, man, you know what? I'm gonna just start recording my mixes. Let's just okay, let's see what happens.
No, that's awesome because it's.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I mean, you hear of one or two, but
yeah,
that's pretty neat. Because then if somebody wants to go back and remember that moment. I mean, the connection with memory is always audio and visual and smell.
True. Yeah.
And you got your mix right there, so they might. At the moment they hear your mix again, they're like, "Oh man, I remember what I was looking at when that song came on."
Yeah.
Do you have a niche that you prefer, and I can't wait to do that one, or you want to be available, or you want to be on the list for?
You know what? The nightlife doesn't cost much.
Okay.
But I would take in the nightclub because I just want to compare myself and I can hang to it, one for one with the other.
For the
DJs.
ego.
Yeah, pretty much. Just to prove that I still have it and I can still rock a dancing crowd.
Is that what gets you nominated for the? Because you got an award a few years ago, right? No, recently.
Yeah.
Last year?
No, 95. 95.
Oh, 95?
I mean, I'm sorry.
15. Yeah.
15.
I was gonna say, wait.
In 2014, I was nominated, and in 2015, I actually won. And the people that voted me in.
Wait, what award was that?
It was the Houston Press Award.
Yeah. You can flip your hair.
I
Choice Award.
Yes. But you know what? The people that voted me were the car show people.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I've been DJing now.
So would you say that's
That's my following. Yes.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love my car show people. They all say what's up. And every gig we go to. I can't say, but nothing but love from all those guys. There's so many promoters that do car show events. It's crazy. It's not even.
Okay.
Yeah. And I have a selected few that say what's up to me no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. How did that feel?
It's surreal. You go with the hopes of winning, but you don't think you're gonna win. And then when they call your name, it's like, holy crap, what do I say? I remember the microphone.
Was it like a big venue?
Yeah, it was at the Warehouse Live.
The big one or the small one?
The big one. And when I got up to the stage, I'm 5'3", the microphone's up here. And then I'm trying to adjust it, so I'm just like, I'm just tilt it.
I'm just gonna tiptoe this bitch.
And that was fun. That was very fun. Yeah, that was a very interesting event. I can thank Marco that took a bunch of pictures over there, which was real cool. Just something to remember because it happened so fast.
Yeah, you don't even remember
Yeah. But you know what? It was fun, and I really am grateful for that because you can, as a DJ, let's do that.
You're welcome.
Yeah, and as you don't get recognition unless you compete or you're a battle DJ. I'm a mixer DJ. That's what I do. I mix songs. Basic scratching, nothing too fancy like the turntablist, which that's my hats off to those guys. But it's just not a lot of avenues for you to get recognized. You know what I mean? And that was just a blessing. That was a blessing. That was cool. That was very cool. I've been DJing so long that it was just like, what is next in my career? You know what I mean?
So yeah, I guess in the timeline, like you said in '95 you started. Give or take. And what year was it when you started seeing that recognition? Like how many years into it?
Oh God, not until recently.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Until recently. You're just a regular mobile DJ until your name starts going on flyers and stuff and get recognition. And back then, that's the only way we promoted it. The message boards and flyers. Now they have social media.
Can you give me a break?
Yeah. Thank you.
So recently, man, that's amazing.
It's just so many DJs, so many good talented DJs.
Yeah.
And and not to take away from anybody, but the radio DJs are great. They're wonderful, and those are always going to be the front of DJing. You know what I'm saying? The mixers.
Yeah.
So people always want to kind of hold you to that standard of becoming a radio DJ. I was never a radio DJ. I was a promoter, a radio promoter. That's my only involvement with radio. But yeah, man, radio is what people. Be like, hey man, are you as good as this guy that's on the radio? Are you as good as this guy? No, that's cool, man. Y'all got a cool platform here. I thank y'all for inviting me.
Do you think so?
Thank you. Yes.
Thanks, man.
This is cool, man. Like this is the idea behind it. Like I mentioned, the idea behind this podcast is to showcase Houston talent, entrepreneurs, small business owners, and show what your struggles might have been coming up. You know, stories which I would have never fucking thought a burnt down strip club would have been a fucking venue, but it sounds freaking awesome. That's fucking awesome.
No, that's cool, man. Yeah, you know what? As passing the torch to other people, you know, I did have a guy that used to hit me up for advice, and I was more than glad to give it to him. You know, it's just how to break into the industry.
I'm sure it's nerve wracking as hell to ask somebody to be a mentor.
It could,
which I'm sure that's how he felt, and I guess you said Jeff. As far as where's he now?
He's in. I don't know if he's in Miami right now, but I don't know what he was doing. I heard he was a porn star.
Oh, shit.
The last thing.
Okay.
So I mean,
that's an awesome mentor.
Man, but no, you know what? I mean, that was just a rumor, but we didn't have social media back then. So
I did ask you what you were looking at in 5-10 years. So I think we found out.
Well.
Oh man, I don't know about being tired, but I'll be the director.
I'll just watch.
Yeah. We'll do that.
I don't know. I don't even got a job for this.
I'll be the guy that does
can't think of a job.
I'm the lotion boy.
I mean, not even the lotion. I don't even want that. I just want to watch.
I mean, man, God forbid me if I'm wrong, but that's what I heard, man. That's what I heard.
You wouldn't want that? What?
That's my boy Jeff. He was always wild, man. He was cool.
Was he good looking?
Man, no homo, but yeah.
Okay.
I can see him being a porn star. It was funny.
Me being a porn star.
I can see you being a porn star,
Yeah, very.
Yeah.
I think I seen me do it.
Oh, wow.
There's a video circulating.
Right?
That's why he was so excited to give up his place.
Name?
I'm like, my place would be great for that, guys.
That's hilarious. Make extra income on the side.
Are those rubbers?
Don't look too hard, guys.
Zeus Bigelow.
There you go.
Zeus Bigelow.
A few years ago, the last nightclub I did was actually a lifestyle club. It was a swingers club.
Oh shit!
Yeah, it was a membership club only. It's not open anymore, but yeah. No, it was a legit. It was open for like 10, 15 years. It was legit. I'm not sure what happened, but I think the owner passed away. He had cancer. But yeah, it was crazy.
What kind of? I mean,
Would you take your wife there?
Oh yeah, we went, but we're not swingers.
Right.
But yeah, we would go
Okay.
walk around. Yeah,
So it's like-
oh, she knew. Yeah,
it's
she
like
that's what I was getting
Yeah.
at. Like,
Oh, yeah.
was it
No.
a
I
good
knew
vibe?
you were.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no.
Okay, I was there
was
for
it a
about
good
3
vibe?
no,
Like-
I was there 3 years and I only saw 2 fights because of jealousy.
Brenda.
Yeah, like that's it. Just 2 fights.
Babe,
Yeah.
Nick said it was cool, man.
You know what? It was crazy. They had a theme nights. They had a jacuzzis back there. They own a pool company, so they were always clean. That's what everybody.
I was gonna say, I know.
Yeah, and there was a store like a novelty store inside. It was crazy. It was cool. It was legit.
And it closed down.
Yeah, it closed down. It's not that anymore.
I would say sanitary reasons. I mean, it was.
That was very clean,
Yes.
believe it or not. As soon
I know.
as somebody would
I'm
get done.
sure because
Yeah,
you said
That was
they
one of Mick's main concerns before he signed his membership.
Yep. No, it was.
Are there
crazy.
slippers available?
Oh, there was mints, wipes, and condoms everywhere. Yeah, for free. For free. It's crazy. Yeah, they make it sound
How much
like
was the
waiver.
membership?
I don't remember. I didn't deal with all that.
You don't remember?
That sounds goloso.
And I remember you needed a fingerprint to get in.
No
It
way.
was very. But you know what? That's one of those like things you gotta try bucket list. To check it out. Because it's just a little bit out of your realm. It's not as dirty as people think. It's
Are there
pretty
any
cool.
around right now? I mean,
That's how they lure
I
them
don't
in.
know.
Don't listen.
Good shut. Old men.
Check it out.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure you can
I
find
do
one.
need some bills.
Let me see the membership card.
Right?
I know,
It sounds like
right?
it's gold. It's platinum.
No, are there any around? Do y'all know?
No, I
Do
don't
you know
know,
of any?
man.
He says they need the fingerprint. They don't
I heard.
need
I mean, there was
the
one by the house, and then which was the one you were talking about?
Well, I don't want to drop the name. Y'all can edit it out, but it's TMZ, the mystery zone.
Yeah, that's the one that's by my house.
Not there, no.
Like,
Yeah.
no, and I saw
45?
that. I saw that it closed.
Yeah, 45 in 1960, right there. But you know what? It was a life experience. I would definitely DJ because it's cool. They have their regulars. You got people that are 67 years old, bro, coming to these things, looking like the female, looking cute and stuff. You
Yeah.
know, they take care of themselves.
Dude, I mean,
maybe that's what keeps them young. You know, who knows? Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, it was very
More of the
interesting.
sales pitch.
There you go.
How much
I should be a salesman.
What's the deposit?
It sounds like he's about to open up.
I know, right?
No, I'm just saying, like, it's not a negativity. It's a life experience. Bucket list thing. Speaking about venues, right there where you're at, I DJ'd a school that was like in the 30s, and it was weird, man. It was like back, I don't know, it was like 20 years ago that I DJ'd it, but it was a rave at a school. These people bought this property, and it was an old-fashioned. The bottom floor, the classrooms were like DJ rooms, and I remember it was still under construction. There was no flooring still. There was like just random wood. You could literally fall under. But we DJ'd at different spots like that. Can you believe that shit? It's crazy. At a school.
I've been to a party that was like that. It was like they had 3 or 4 different DJs playing in the one house, and it was right there in downtown, old house. But I mean, every room had its own vibe.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
dude,
Drum and bass
smoked
house. It's my dope.
You walked in there and you were high.
Yeah. A lot of drugs going around. Did y'all ever attend any raves?
Unfortunately, I never did. I wanted to, and even certain recreational things I wanted to try, but I was like, I might die.
I felt like our high school band class was a rave sometimes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, because we went to the same high school and we were in band.
Okay.
that's how we met. But there would be people like with the glow sticks. They would turn off the lights.
Yeah.
You remember? I don't know if you were in there. They'll turn off the lights, and there's like this skinny girl, rave girl, this skinny girl with the little crop top, like long blonde hair. She had 2 glow sticks on strings. They'll turn off the lights, and she's not fucking spinning. And then they do like, she's on X.
Oh my god.
I'm like, cool. Like, it was just a cool light show, and you were like, like.
Nice.
And so like she'll go back to her little crew of like, whatever.
As band members,
Maybe she wasn't on that, but that's I was such a fucking nerd, like I don't know, like.
Yeah, I played the sax and she played clarinet.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of high schools, Houston native, right?
Yeah.
So
yeah.
what high school you go to?
I went to
That's what's up. That's how I know you're tough.
I went to Side Springs and then I'm all softy.
I know, like,
Wait, hold on, let me get
I
my
felt
snacks.
bad after a while. After the second one, I'm like, oh shit.
But I went to Hastings. That's where I went.
Tasting.
Hastings.
Yellow.
I went to Side Springs
Is
first.
it yellow or gold?
It's black and gold.
Black and gold.
Yeah. I went to Side Springs, so that's where I lived, and then I did a night and a half there.
Cypher, Side Springs.
Yeah,
That's.
by Ferraro, Katie. Cypher.
Oh, okay.
And then
I remember I played soccer and softball. So
Oh, okay, cool.
I remember their colors. That's not
Yeah.
like yellow or gold. I can't remember.
we were the Bears.
The Bears, Hastings Bears.
Hastings Bears.
So was there music in your life aside from DJ?
You know what? And as family wise, I didn't know until recently that in Mexico I have an aunt that moved to California now, but she had one song with Sonata de Namita.
No shit.
One song, yeah. And to this day I don't know what song it is, but yes, she was like legit singer.
Singing.
Yeah, like one song. She was the head singer for like about a year.
Who? For
Sonata
most.
de Namita.
For most, it may
One of my
know,
aunts-
but whoever does it, Sonora de Dinamita is one of the biggest tropical, right?
Yeah.
Type of
Cumbia band.
cumbia bands in Mexico.
What's one of their songs?
I have no idea. No,
Yeah,
yeah.
there's so many songs, man. Escandaloso. Yeah. What else?
They're huge. I mean,
Yeah, they got a bunch of classic songs. Man.
that's cool.
Oye, son el negrito es el único tuyo.
Yeah, that was too.
Like always, I don't know
Oye,
my
Mick
phone
One,
is.
el negrito es
I
el
was listening
único
to shit.
tuyo.
Yeah. But I don't know what song it is. I remember recently my parents went to about 6 years ago. They went to meet up with them in California, and she was talking about all those good times, and then they came back telling me the story about how she was part of that band.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Very cool. But
I would have
that's-
asked for pictures. Or
I know, right?
Like.
I need to
Or
look
they
into
had
it.
like the album where she.
Yeah.
Yeah, because people
See,
like
you-
that, like they love
But-
showing stuff like that.
And
when people ask.
Yeah,
you know?
and my brother, and his nephew at a very young age, they played church band, drums and stuff like that. I never was a musician. You know, I stuck to production, like music. But that's what I do. You know, that's what I do. I don't produce. I should, but I don't.
Have you ever tried?
No. I leave the producing to the producers and let me do the DJ. Yeah. That's the way I look at it.
I need to get you hooked up with. I know a producer, and I just thought of him right now. But he's actually produced some stuff for some Houston rappers and stuff. And I know music wise, he's in another level. Like I mean, you know those guys whenever they're composing something, they hear things without it even being there, and it's crazy.
Yeah.
To see people like that work, people like you work.
I think my biggest fear is how do you get a sound out of your head that you want to hear, and how do you get it out? That's my thing. If you're the producer,
I think it's the same thing like an artist.
How do you what?
Yeah. Let's say you want to produce this track, right?
Okay.
And you gotta get the music, the instrumentals. How do you get that translated from your head to production-wise? You know, to tangible, where you can actually do it.
Yeah.
How do you do that? That would drive me crazy.
You have pets?
Yeah. I got 2 dogs and a cat. 2 dogs and a bird. Do y'all? Do you have a pet?
I have a pet. I have 3 dogs.
3 dogs?
3
You?
dogs.
Don't tell me you're a cat lady.
No.
Okay.
She looks like a cat.
I think at heart I am.
Really?
Yeah, because the whole having a dog wasn't really my
Cats are
choice.
cool though.
No, I am. Like, I love cats. Thanks. Appreciate it. I think I'm a cat person, but I ended up with a dog as my first. Well,
Okay.
my mom's had birds. I've had fish. And I now recently have a dog. Well, not recently. She'll be 5 in April.
Okay. As growing up, my dad brought animals home. We had 2 peacocks as pets.
Oh wow!
And a
How do you
deer.
get that?
Man,
Hold on, a deer.
yes, and at the same time, dogs. Yes, and rabbits, if I'm not mistaken, and doves, but not at the same time. Sometimes at the same time. Weird.
Peacocks.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
did you end up with the peacock?
We actually found
2.
a listing on the newspaper, a green sheet, and it said Peacock Farm. Go down south, and you'll find a Peacock Farm.
Okay.
And I don't know if it's still there or not, but we got there and it was sure enough a Peacock Farm. Y'all gotta understand, guys. We live in Texas. You can have like a damn tiger if you wanted. But anyways, we had a
Can you
deer.
really?
Yeah.
In Texas?
As long as I think you might
They're
have
pretty-
different colors. Yeah.
Okay.
But we had a deer,
I've seen snakes.
but we had to give it up. Yeah.
Wait, what'd you have to give up?
Had to
The deer.
release
The
the deer?
deer. The city came for it. Yeah. We were kind of nurturing it to health, and then it just was to the point where
How did y'all come across it?
I don't know. My dad was just like, "Come on, let's go pick up the deer," and I went to go help him. It was in the backyard.
Oh,
It was
wow.
in Katy somewhere, and I think he had got separated from his mother because it was a baby, and she grew up with my dog, so she thought she was a dog.
Oh
It
shit.
was fucking hilarious.
That's cool.
And I had friends that would come and hang out with me and be like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What would you feed her?
Dog food. Yeah, dog food. She would. I mean, it's not that we didn't feed her anything. We had a whole salt lick for her and everything, you know. But she's ate what the dogs ate. Yeah.
Where'd you get the salt lick from?
Cattleman. Yeah.
Really? That shit over there?
Yeah. It's crazy.
That's like the lures that they have from, right?
Yeah, I think so. But we didn't give it up by choice. It was fucking hilarious. Some pipe had bursted outside. The city came. The workers needed help in my backyard. They saw the deer. They called SPCA. The SPCA came and took it. Like, hey, I want to problem.
What was the deer's name?
Pabby.
Bambi?
yeah. But it was hilarious. It was cool while it lasted. She was so nice, man. So sweet deer. I never thought of this.
Yeah.
We had Dalmatians. So she thought she was a Dalmatian.
Wow.
Yeah. At one point, I think we had like 20.
20 Dalmatians?
Because they were puppies, of course. Man, she gave.
Well,
so
see, they were
many
trying to
letters.
like recreate Disney films.
There you go.
101.
Right? What the fuck? You're the whole Disney
Mickey.
Channel over?
That's true. Right, I never thought about it like that.
Bambi, 101 Dalmatians.
That isn't Walt.
What else is there?
Right, maybe.
Did you have a mermaid somewhere in there?
Had fish. Was that close enough?
It's like when you're slowly turning into Snow White. And
I know. It was the cake, bro. It was trippy, man. The people that never been to my house, they would go. It's because you understand, in my house, I didn't live in the house. We had a separate room outside the house.
Oh shit!
So that was my room. So I could come and go as I wanted. So we had to literally cross the yard, and that's where the deer would come across. It'd be like, they would freak out. It was hilarious, man.
Yeah,
My wife now, you know my wife now. Not that I have no wife, but she would be like, "What the fuck?" Yeah, it was funny, man. It was funny stuff. It was funny. She would the damn deer would open the door and go and let herself in my room.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's cool for your girlfriend to do that stuff. No, tell what? Tell me about my first deer. The four-legged one. One dude 2 years ago or last year told me he was a veteran. He was an old veteran. He was like, "Man, when I die, I want you to come play." It's like, whoa. Yeah.
Man.
I was like, wow.
What would you play?
Oldies. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Classic oldies. Yeah. That's what I did for this one.
I've never
party.
So you actually did it?
Oh yeah. No. He hasn't passed away. No.
Oh,
But he was like, yeah. When I pass away, I want you to come.
It's paid for, like.
No.
it's gonna
We
happen?
didn't work out any details
Oh,
yet.
man.
But yes.
Still though,
But that's an honor. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I was like, thank you. Thank you. You know.
So where did he meet you? Where did he see your
I was
work?
doing a private party. I was doing a private
For
event.
who?
It was a party that hired me out of the east side of town, and I did it for them.
East side?
Yeah, sorry.
Sorry.
And
Sorry.
yeah.
You can take the girl out the hood.
Isn't that like party?
Oh, Jesus.
Sorry.
But no. It was fun. It was cool. It was very cool, man.
For what though? Was it an older person?
Yeah, it was an older people
Okay.
party. You know, I played more classic rock, 80s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm an open format DJ, which means I play everything.
Okay.
But if I specifically get hired for a crowd, I'll play EDM, you know, like
Nice.
dance music and stuff, or hip hop, straight hip hop.
Okay.
But technically, I am a hip hop DJ in not the sense of East Coast, West Coast. I stick to the classics, South Houston.
Right now in this hip hop era.
Oh,
He knows where I was going.
The auto-tune
One
era.
second. Oh.
Yeah,
The humble rap auto-tune.
Yeah. So I guess.
Yeah.
Who is it? Who do you like?
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I like Future. You know, I like
Okay.
Future. Yeah, he's cool. He gets the party going. No matter what.
No, I'm going newer than that.
Newer than that. But you know what? No. I'm gonna keep it.
So
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you. He's not auto-tune, and doesn't fall to that genre. Killer Calion, man. The trap, man. I love that. I love it.
I've started. I mean, I don't dive too much into it, but yeah, trap music overall.
Yeah.
Is, in my opinion, is probably like
Yeah.
the elevated area of lyricism in today, before somebody wants to kill me.
Yeah.
In today's bubble of hip hop, because it's talking about something. It's not just a mumble.
Yeah, it's real life stuff, what they go through and struggles and stuff. But yeah. I like trap music, man. That's my thing. I mean, I'm not a trapper myself. That's like my beats.
Let me find out.
But still.
Let me find out.
That was the old me. No, I'm just kidding. No.
Mrs. Mick One.
Yes. No, but yeah.
I know
trap-
that thing.
The mumble rap, it gets the party going. It gets the generation going. If you got to keep evolving. You know, you can't stick to one thing.
Has it made you feel old? Like, cause I find that with me. Like I know she might get.
Man, I
like
can't-
sometimes I'll be like, man, why are they playing?
As much as I want to question a request song,
Yeah.
I'll play it because it makes the people happy.
Yeah.
And that's why I do it.
It goes back to what
Yeah.
you said
Yeah.
drove you into it, to
Yeah.
make people happy
Yeah.
at whatever event.
Exactly, yeah, because you're there for the people.
Right.
You know, I mean, not that I take requests all the time, but every now and then somebody will throw a suggestion when I'm doing a live thing, and I'll be like, you know what? That's a fucking great idea. I'll
Yeah.
throw that song next.
Yeah.
Because it goes with my set, or...
Yeah.
Now, I don't ever pre-plan my sets. Everything I do there is right on the spot.
Nice.
Unless
Is it
it's
really?
Yeah. Unless it's a wedding,
So
so they
you-
need to stick to a particular don't play or play songs. You know.
So you're the type of person who plays better under pressure.
You know what? You may be right.
Okay.
You may be right.
You're the last minute kind of homework doers.
Man, no, I'm gonna tell you like this. My wife can tell you this. Like, I'll have one sleepless night right before my gig, no matter how big or small it is.
Really?
Yeah, I still
You're
get
still stressed
the
out?
bubble guts.
I think
Yeah.
you enjoy it though. I mean, I know.
I don't like the bubble guts, but I like playing.
Part of the process. process.
Yeah, exactly. It's part of the process.
That's what I enjoy the most about anything.
That
like,
shows that you have that much of a love for it. That the fact that it makes you nervous, the fact that a simple gig is gonna make you nervous. That shows that you truly care about your craft.
So I never stop caring, and I don't take it for granted. I'll take it that much. Yeah,
that's good.
I love what I do. It makes me happy. I've been doing it for so long. Started in '95. Professionally, 2001 is when I turned 18, and I started DJing at clubs. Where I was allowed to DJ in clubs. But other than that,
what's it pay like for a young?
Nothing. You get exposure. Yeah, exposure. Yeah, it's you always. I mean, it's part of the process. You know, you're gonna get suckered in. Hey, bro, we're gonna have a big crowd. Sometimes you're the only one there, and nobody shows up, and nobody makes money, so you don't get paid.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a loss you have to take. Sometimes you do make a good party, and you do get paid. You know, and back then $100 was a lot.
Yeah.
You know?
How is social media treating you? Like how do you see social media, your Instagrams, your Facebook interactions? Like, does that affect you as an established DJ now? Does that affect you at all?
No, it hasn't affected me negatively because I keep my nose clean. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool. I'm a cool guy. I don't have a Joe Rogan, like commentary. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty cool and quiet. You know what I'm saying? That's what gets me. Doesn't get me in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I'm cool. But it's been positive as business wise. I get a lot of traffic that way. You know, I can't complain.
Yeah.
I think everybody should get their handles in order. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's a big thing. Get your website.
Speaking of which, what's yours?
It's let me get that sticker right there. It's DJMIKONE. Just add the .com. And all my handles are the same.
do you have a 9 to 5 apart from DJing?
No, man. I'm a dad.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a dad. I give my 100% effort to my daughter, DJ Mick One.
Is she?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She is 9 years old.
No way.
Yeah, she's 9.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Really, your daughter's into it.
Well, she's.
It's like a dream come true.
I bought myself a set of extra turntables. I put them in the DJ studio, and now she has freely access to them. Yeah.
And then she works on them.
She goes to it?
Yeah, I mean,
She's into it?
she only when I'm there. Yeah.
But she's
doesn't.
into it. She's aware. And she knows how to work it.
Oh yeah, she knows how to start it. She knows how to put the needle on.
Doesn't that like?
Oh, it makes me so.
Man, I'm sure. I'm sure.
Yes, it makes me.
I'm not a dad yet, pero I would like. But I'll get there.
Yes. No. You know what? It's fun. I love my daughter. This is the best. Trying to see a mini me of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Man, that's awesome.
Just have the one?
Just one. Then I know. I'm kidding. It's the drink talk.
Hey,
No, I'm kidding.
He's gonna ask us to edit that part out, but sorry. It stays.
It's raw. Nah, man. But yeah, it is fun DJing. I can't lie. I love it. I wouldn't change it for the world. Everybody that knows me, that's a good friend of mine, this is all he's been doing. That's what I do.
You know what it is? It's you're living the dream because you're doing what you love, and it's what gets bills paid.
Man, you're right. But you know what? I have to give a lot of credit to my parents because you're young. You show interest in music. You don't got no money.
Yeah.
They're gonna buy you the equipment. You know what I'm saying? And they did that. And that's a big support. You need to have that support. You need to have a support system.
Do you still have your first set?
Unfortunately, probably. You know what? I have it's so funny because I started off.
Wait, your mom has it?
No. I started with some boo-boo turntables from the pawn shop. I don't have those anymore. But my first professional equipment was CDJs.
Okay.
And I don't have those anymore. I don't have them. And then I transitioned to turntables.
Okay.
I did the backwards thing. You know, most people start with turntables, moving on to CDJs.
I got you. Okay.
I started the other side around.
I was processing what a CDJ is, but I got it.
Yeah, CDs. Yeah,
CD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no. DJ talk. Yeah, but no. But yeah, I still have an original turntable from my original setup. Yeah.
Awesome.
It's ordered in some kids now.
Yeah?
Crazy. Yeah. So super crazy. I at that time I went to a store here in Houston called Mars Electronics.
I remember that.
At Memorial City Mall.
Yeah.
Okay. The person that sold me that was Sister Stroke. Shout out to Sister Stroke. She's a house DJ.
Okay.
And she bought me that, and I still have one turntable of those. Yeah.
That's awesome.
I bought two, and I still have one. Yeah.
So I guess right now you shout it out to DJ. how tight is the DJ community? Like DJ between DJs?
Man, you know what? It's surprising. It's a tight. Everybody knows everybody somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a tight knit group. And shout out to Mega. Mega is one of the DJ stores local here in Houston, and they have a platform where they bring everybody in. Mostly turntablists. I'm a mixer DJ, which is totally separate. The turntablist is somebody that makes music scratching.
Okay.
I don't scratch. I'm a mixer. That's what I like to do. I'm in for the long run, DJing long sets. But yeah. Shout out to Mega. That's how the community comes together for having those kind of platforms. So it's
a pillar in your DJ.
Yeah. Besides crews, you got your crews that they have like 8 deep, whatever. It's cool, man. I was part of the crew once, and it's unique to see everybody's point of view. Everybody spins different kinds of music, and it's like, oh, everybody helps each other out. Oh, I got this gig. It's gonna be perfect for this guy. It's gonna be perfect for this guy.
And you know what? What's funny about you're saying that, and you don't see that in a lot of industries. Like a lot of times, it's that's my competition. I can't help.
Oh, don't get it twisted. Yeah, there's a lot of competition, man. Fuck all them undercutting DJs. Everybody's getting victim to the most, and I'm already gonna censor that. You know what I'm saying? You come to a gig, oh bro, I'll do it for a drink ticket and $100, and now you fucked the whole game up. You know, it's not cool. It's not cool. I've been a victim of it. Everybody's been a victim of it. Everybody.
Have you ever had somebody cancel on you because of it?
Yeah, it happens all the time. But that's why it's important to get that deposit. You gotta get the deposit. You gotta get to lock them in. But yeah, it happens almost in any industry. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with like people that are really professional, everything down to the T. That can be a kind of annoying. You're like, damn, this is too easy. What's the trick?
You're waiting for the. All right, how are you gonna get me?
Yeah, but you know what? But other than that, like when everything goes well as planned and how it should be, it's badass. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I deal with all kinds of vendors. I deal with all kinds of events, and there's always event problems every now and then. No event is perfect.
Well, as far as that, like, what's the process of planning, scheduling DJ?
When I take a gig, I of course ask for 50% down, 50% of the money. Yeah, the industry talk, pen and paper. You gotta have a contract. Not always. Ooh.
Y'all folks want some coffee?
You know what? Yeah. Please.
I'll take a coffee.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Shout out to the host.
I'm gonna leave a huge tip today, man.
Huh?
I'm gonna leave a huge tip. I'm gonna spend more at the strip club, man.
There you go.
I'll tell you, you're gonna bust up this.
No. You go to strip club? Talking about event planning.
Man, you know what? I DJed at one strip club and I got fucked over, bro.
Why?
Like, okay, I didn't know the rule about the females having to tip you out.
Right.
The DJ doesn't get paid by the club. The strippers, the ladies pay.
And they didn't pay
the tip
you?
out. No, they all took advantage of me. They all walked out. I did like a 6-hour set. I caught it for an emergency.
Were they smiling at you and shit?
Bro, I walked out with like $30. Like no bullshit.
How many hours?
For 6 hours. It's a learning curve. It's a learning curve. And
what'd you learn from that?
not to do strip clubs ever again. Ever.
Yeah, because he said the first.
But then you always
the first and only, yeah.
But then you asked for 50%, so what the fuck happened?
No,
you were just excited, so it was your fault.
It was my fault.
Thank you.
Detective work.
You dumb.
Detective work.
Some other head made that decision for you.
Yeah.
That's why you need women.
Back to my website. Make sure you go check that out.
Don't be baby no strip club.
.com.
Don't be baby no strip club.
And you got mixes on it for free.
They're just trying to make their money, okay?
Nah, yeah, you know what? You're right though. You're right. It was my fault. I jumped on the opportunity, and like I said, it was a toxic part.
Hey, you want to DJ my strip club?
Wait a minute. What about that 50%?
Making me sweat, man. But yeah,
sweating.
there is no. I mean, unless you're a celebrity, big time DJ, you ain't getting no front money at a strip club. It's just the rules of the game. They tip you out. That's how it is.
How does a residency work? Like
a residency is, you know what? It can go either way. The venue can hire you, and you can be the resident there, or you can go by a promoter. A promoter takes all the heat. You know what I'm saying? He hires you, and then wherever he goes, you go. Pretty much. I've dealt with both, and I'd rather deal with.
Where were you a resident at?
I was a resident DJ at man, it's like 4 different places, man. I was the resident DJ at Club Live. It was live. It was Prague, M-Bar, and the last one was the one that I couldn't mention. Yeah, man, all those
Man,
places.
okay, and I'm gonna bleep this part out. I told Brenda, my wife, about it at one point. There was some shit walking the motherfucker. I see him. Like, come on, man, we gotta go.
That is so funny. You would have walked in and would have been like, who the fuck is the DJ? Oh, I know him. And you know what? Surprisingly, I didn't know anybody there that walked up.
I would have thought that was something that, you know.
Yeah. It would have been, oh.
Hey, baby, you won't guess who I just saw?
Right? But no, man, you had all ages, all races, all types of body sizes, and they were freely working, you know, doing this thing. It was pretty badass. Yeah.
They all had to go in with somebody, right?
Yeah, no. Separate nights had different themes, and sometimes you were allowed to have solos come in as a male solo or whatever. Cool. Of course, it tax you at the door, but
yeah. What kind of fee was it?
Oh, I couldn't even tell you, but it was probably over $100. Yeah,
I mean, it would make sense to be able to, aside from keeping the costs of like cleaning and everything, to keep, you know, certain
confidential.
Yeah. It's a 1-day pass is what they call it. Yeah. They seriously text the lonely. It was crazy, man. If you were a male,
I just knew of one right there off of 290 and Tidwell, was it? Right there? That was in the corner. There was a Subway, and it was right there by the cart, by your racing cart.
If you don't know, we're talking about adult lifestyle clubs. You know?
What other kind of clubs are there?
She knows where they work at.
And she's not in the industry. Just kidding, jokes. No, but but industry talk though, yeah. No, you gotta have your P's and Q's in order, man. And if you can give advice to everybody,
get your 50%. Don't let your other head think about stuff.
No,
okay?
on a serious note,
business is business. Leave pleasure out of it.
Don't
all right.
On a serious note, check this out. I was a victim of fraud. I was like a scam, to be honest with you. This lady hit me up. Facebook is dangerous. Facebook hit me up.
That's why I don't get money.
And she tells me, she tells me, I need a DJ. I'm a non-profit. Be careful, you know. Like I'm like non-profit. I'm cool. I'm all over volunteering. I love volunteering. Yeah. And she hits me up. She's like, I need a DJ. I'm doing a back-to-school drive. I need you for 4 weekends. Bad. Like shit, that's a good gig. Cool. We worked out the details. Time kind of pay. She cancels the event. And I don't get paid. Looking more into it, the website is fraudulently, like this is a cut and paste.
Well, what does she benefit?
She didn't make anything off of this event. That's a problem. She was supposed to be a nonprofit, but she was still counting on profit.
Oh, so she was fraudulent to like more than just
she suckered me. She suckered the sponsor, and she suckered a bunch of other people, man.
They're probably the ones that lost more.
They did.
Man.
And so you gotta be careful, man. When people's like that, you gotta be careful. I trusted the word, you know, and people claim to be good doers, and at the end of the day, it was terrible.
Well, let's talk about that. The actual good doers. What kind of donations or
man,
what have you come across?
Work directly for a teacher.
Okay.
A teacher or a volunteer that works for the school or school district. That's the way, you know what I mean? Like that's what I do. All my volunteering goes straight to a school district.
Okay.
Like I deal with school directly. A teacher will need to have a project. They need a DJ. I'll hop on it. No questions asked.
What is that like?
It's fun. It's fun.
Playing like you edit your own music?
No, I get edited versions, and I do get requests from kids. They got the oddest thing.
I bet.
Oh my god!
I've been to an elementary school.
Yeah.
Like my ex, she became a teacher's assistant.
Okay.
So they had the little party, and they brought in the DJ. I'm like, okay. Like I thought it was just gonna be like somebody pressing play on a CD or something.
Yeah.
But no, it was a full legit DJ.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, what is it? What is this stanky leg like for some 10-year-olds? Like, you know?
Yeah, it's edited version, super edited version.
Yeah.
Sometimes lyrics are
But the kids were enjoying it.
Oh yes,
That's the crazy thing.
That's all that matters. That's all that matters. Yeah, you're absolutely right. No,
Did you see kids even like with the lyrics and stuff? Like, do you even know what they don't even know what they're saying?
You know the movie Coco, right?
Yeah.
There's a song in there that they wanted, and I had to find it right then and there.
Oh, I see.
What do you use?
Well, we have record pools. We have record pools, and we also have access to a lot of songs that the public doesn't get. Let's put it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. It's a membership.
Flip your hair.
Yeah.
It's a membership. Yeah. So without name dropping it, but it's a membership. All of them are a membership. You gotta pay a monthly fee and you get your money. I mean, you get your songs in the
You can flip your
Because
hair.
I've seen just on I've seen just on random apps and stuff, like they'll integrate like Spotify
Yeah.
or some of these
No.
major streamers. Like
Yeah, it's nothing commercial, bro. You probably wouldn't have heard of it because it's what the DJ circle around, and they ask you questionnaires before you enter. Yeah,
Okay.
They want to know: are you a working DJ? What kind of DJ? Where you at? What are your residencies? And you gotta fill that out. Yeah, essay form sometimes.
what kind of
That's pretty cool,
what
man.
kind of yearly membership are you talking about?
It's affordable, but it's still you claim it on your taxes. It's affordable.
Over 100?
Yeah, so,
Okay.
yeah. And I mean you have to get different ones because this one will carry this.
Would you say
this
it's official then?
Yeah,
Isn't it?
you gotta
Okay,
do this.
okay.
So by you paying the membership, you
Yeah.
got the royalties to be able to.
Not necessarily. No. You have permission to use them and you can
Okay.
break them. But yeah, no. You can't use it as like a soundtrack or something like that. I mean, people do it all the time. Anyways, unofficial
Right.
remixes and stuff.
Like for example, like if somebody wants to hire you and like we've talked about in the past, like doing an intro,
Right.
Like you make that then you.
No. I still use music
Okay.
from somebody that's promoted. Yeah, it's cool.
Have you gotten into it with someone? Or have you been able to,
You know what? Thank God I haven't. No.
Have you seen any?
Oh yeah.
What's up? What's
Yeah.
up?
Oh
What's the
man.
juiciest story?
The juiciest story I have to this day right now, it was involving at this club. Y'all can beep this out, but it's Coco Loco. He's not around anymore. Okay, so my boy DJ X-Ray at that time had a right as soon as you enter the club, on the right there was a little shopping center.
Yeah.
Same's there. He turned it into a record store.
Yeah.
He had a record store, so we
think
were
it's
open.
still there.
No.
It's not?
No. So he opened.
It's a whole new club now, right?
No, it's a church now. It's a
No,
church.
is it?
Yeah, it's a church.
It's been a while,
It's
I
a
guess.
church. So we're there, and we would open like at 1:30, to get the people leaving, so they can buy CDs or records or whatever it was. So we were out there chilling one time, and there was a cop. He was chilling out there doing security work, and this couple left. They made a right, and now they're in the parking, and they get into it. The couple gets into it, and the guy hits the girl, and the cop saw this, so he runs up there, bah, beats this guy's up, like just whoops his ass, and then he comes back and we saw this, and he was like, y'all didn't see shit, did y'all?
Yeah.
No. We just turned around like, nah, man, we didn't see nothing, but he deserved it though.
Right.
You don't touch, you put your hands on him.
Yeah.
But it was just fucking hilarious though, because we were just like, man, we didn't see nothing.
No,
No, it was funny.
I guess you've told us of the stories you had and some of the high points, but I guess let's talk about the low points. Well, what's a struggle for an up and coming DJ? What are the struggles for a up and coming DJ in
You know what,
Houston
man?
or just in an urban area in general?
As me personally speaking, I have my equipment stolen. That's the worst you can ever have. Yeah. Getting your equipment stolen. It's probably the worst.
How many times that happened to you?
No, it's only happened once, and it was an accident. It happened, and just don't be ever careless. That's the only thing I can take away from
You
that.
left it in your car overnight or what?
Yeah, pretty much. It was left in the car, not to my choice, but it was left in the car.
What do you mean not to you? What happened? Was there drama behind it?
No drama, absolutely not. To this day, we're cool, legit. But a buddy of mine asked me, he was like, hey, man, can I borrow your equipment? I said, yeah, no worries. This is a trustworthy person. But the mistake was done where he left it in the car and it was stolen from the car.
I see. Okay.
So,
an unfortunate event.
Yeah, I mean, it takes years to rebuild, but it does when it does. And,
There was no backup to
and it's so fun to see the kids have fun.
Yeah.
That's why I do it.
They let you play R. Kelly at those?
No. That's funny.
My mom's telling me no.
No.
Horrible.
That's when you play edited on top of edited. Right? For real. You get the kids bop version. Literally. No, but that's where you draw the line. Either good or good for the community, or You know, just on some bullshit. That's what I'm saying. You know?
If we put that in, it's like like everybody's coming off a big ass laugh. It's like almost like he's trying to jump back into it, but we're still all like laughing.
Oh my god. Yeah, man, poor R. Kelly, man. Careers disaster.
Podcasters laugh about
Is
R.
it really
Kelly.
though? Is it really a disaster though?
Nah, he had it coming, man. If he did,
No,
what he did,
but is it really a disaster?
Man,
it's a
Like even after everything has come out.
that
Is it
one
really-
dude that I mentioned earlier that I like the way he structures his podcast or whatever. He covers current events because he spent 18 years in the prison system.
Oh.
He's obviously not a lawyer, but he knows about that end of the law. So he talks about Soleil. He's like, will R. Kelly survive prison? And it's like, in all realism, it's almost in the air because the dude has enough money to have an influence in there and everything. And even like what you were talking about earlier, like is it really a, what did you say? Is it really an issue or a tragedy? What did you say? Disaster.
Oh, you told
Yeah, because it is a disaster because what that dude even talks about is like you get the justice that you can afford.
Yeah, you're right about that, man.
When that stuff
Fortunately,
happened,
you're right.
When that stuff happened, he was at his peak.
Yeah.
So it did not benefit a whole bunch of big money people to fall on, lose that much money by him getting
Right.
thrown in. But now that he's not as hot, now is our let's serve that justice.
Well, let's put it to you like this: like, okay, you're an artist now, and you live off of. You're not living off of your record sales anymore. Now you're living off of show money. That's how you make your money. That's what's gonna matter. Are the people gonna still book him? Because you're good as any other event as it comes along.
A bunch of people canceling and dropping them.
Yeah, man.
Sony dropping
That's
them.
the worst thing that could happen, man. Having somebody cancel you on top of cancel, then you're really screwed. What are you gonna do?
Rabbit hole.
Man, it's scary stuff, man. But he had it coming if that's allegedly what he did,
Would they still get royalties even after they're
Oh yeah.
dropped? So then even if
Your sales are probably still like
as long as he's free, right?
Depends on his lawyer. You know how good he is. If he has an iron claw on his music masters, then you're good. If not, talking about current subjects, just recently Chris Brown overseas
France
got allegedly because of rape. Now it just happens that the conspiracy theory now that's what the net's saying. He just got his whole masters. He's in charge of all his masters. Now, people consider there's people at play that don't want that, but who cares? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's crazy stuff. But
For an artist to own their own,
Yeah. And it just happens that allegedly this happened overseas, But it's clear. It's clear now. It's good. It's good. On the way home. But yeah.
What does that mean?
About what?
Owns his master.
That means that he has full control of his music. Nobody else is making money. Now all the money is going straight to him. Yeah. And back then,
Is that not very common?
No, it's not. Sometimes, like, you only own a percentage of your music.
It's usually guys that have like mentors in the industry that have good deals like that.
Yeah.
When they're like new artists, like barely getting signed out, they're signing like 360 deals.
Yeah.
And Chris Brown is his dude is who?
Chris Brown, the R&B singer?
Yeah.
Who's his big
Who's his
homie?
mentor?
Oh, I don't know. Who he is. Who's involved with it.
It's probably Soldier Boy.
Right? Soldier Boy is all over the place.
I made Chris Brown.
Yeah. He made everybody.
He's banking it though.
Oh yeah, he's running. Okay, stories. If you want to talk about that, the first thing that sparked into my head was about a year ago. I went to go DJ for the Navy.
Okay.
Yeah, the Navy. It was fucking dope. I got the invitation. I said, yeah, I'll do it. No problems asked. I went and did the Navy. I went to. It was held at. It was for the Marines. Shout out to them. It was their birthday party. It was 29 Palms. Dope.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for the opportunity. We did that, and it was held in at a venue in the desert. the ceremony's going on. I get there. We're setting up. It was in Nevada.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
On the desert.
Yeah, the desert. It was a casino venue. I don't remember what it was.
Okay.
It was like Harris or something like that. Yeah, I can beat that out. But yeah, no. So we're there. The ceremony's going on, and all of a sudden you hear a scream. I'm like, what the fuck, Everybody, the ceremony stops, and the table's a round table.
That's crazy.
And there's a fucking snake down there.
Oh no.
That just rolled up in the middle of the ceremony.
Oh man.
And the lady lady was a civilian, you know what I'm saying? She was a guest, so she didn't know how to act anymore. You know, the ceremony. And
I'm like, do they even fly?
yeah, so a brave soul went up there, grabbed the snake, and walked it out through one of the emergency exits and put it outside. But that happened at a venue, and it was like, like I said, I can't do snakes, man.
What did you do?
Right? No, I chilled, man. Yeah, it was some interesting stuff, man. But it was a dope. It turned out to be a really great man. Them boys know how to party. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, shout out to the Navy. Yeah.
What time
did you? A gratifying experience, a learning experience, because we broke down on the way out, going back home.
Okay.
Man, I had all my gear on this trailer, and it broke, and I had to go and get a U-Haul. It was insane, man. Yeah, and then I had to call my buddy. Long story short, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But it was worth it.
It's awesome.
We made a trip out of it, and I can't complain.
Yeah, and those friendships, you all still talk?
Yeah. Oh my God, these are childhood friendships. That's the only reason I'm there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to Chris Cruz. He's the
There
Navy.
you go. There you go.
Nice.
U.S. Navy.
Thank you, Chris, for your service.
Yes. Yeah. That's what I get from being a DJ. From from volunteering to actual pay. I'm always gonna go with the volunteering because you make a lot of people happy. Yeah. I mean, not to say that you're not gonna perform better, but you know what it is.
Yeah.
It comes from the heart. Like
Exactly.
it's
Yeah.
You're here because you want to.
Exactly.
It's not a gig.
Yeah, it's not a traditional gig
Right.
by no means.
And people feel it.
Yeah.
People know it.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't change that at all.
That's awesome.
That was fun. A lot of fun. Like they say, no event ever goes perfect. There's always a hiccup.
Yeah.
And you gotta roll with the punches. Yeah.
He knows about performing. He used to be in a band.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
How about you? You didn't learn the band?
I'm in the high school band.
Okay.
But that's as far I went. But I'm always down. I mean,
Yeah.
If anyone accepts a clarinet player in the band,
There you go. Wait, is it like this or like this?
like this.
Oh, like this. I can see how. Oh my God! What kind of band were you in?
We would play everything. We would play country, Tejano, mainly Tejano.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's what we did.
What instrument?
It's saxophone and sing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
He has a good voice, man.
I had a good voice.
What's wrong? How's it change?
It's lower and it doesn't sound right.
Doesn't it? I don't know.
You know what though? I hate to say it, and I hate hearing my voice recorded. It's just
Really?
I think it's a normal
weird.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I think most people. I mean, we don't know how we sound from the
Yeah.
outside because we're listening to our voice from
I
the
got
inside.
over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got over it. Like the same way I got over the fact that I'm obnoxious when I'm drunk. I got over that too. Before I used to dread it. I even quit drinking for like I can never be drunk again. But
Yeah. Right.
no, really, I quit drinking for almost a year.
Oh, okay.
But
Nice.
Good deal.
yeah, it was. But I took up another vice, and then I ended up getting like really, really fat.
Oh,
Where it becomes the pay, not the passion.
Yeah.
Because the passion in you will have you networking.
yeah.
But the pay just have you doing your gig, going straight to the hotel or house.
Yep.
Word.
There needs to be enough.
Going back to the hotel and going to sleep, babe.
So yeah, there's got to be a one factor to keep working and networking there. Like, you gotta keep alive. You gotta make a paycheck.
You reached out to that. How did you end up getting?
Oh, childhood friend of mine.
But that's you reached out to them or they reached out to you?
Mutual.
Oh.
It was like I known y'all for years, and it's like one of those things. Hey man, just come on down. Shit, you gotta tell me twice.
Yeah.
Save up some money and poof, let's do it. And it was one of those things. It was nothing professional, nothing casual. This was just one of those things. Like, hey man, come on down. I live off of base. You can stay in my apartment. He goes, I'm gonna stay with my girlfriend. You good? And at that time, I was blessed enough to stay a month over there. And that's enough to take in to where you miss home and you're like, man, I'm tired of this. Now I want to go home.
Yeah.
That's when reality hits. It's like was
your daughter already born by then?
No. We're still
no.
wild and free. Well, not free, but I was my girl at the time. Actually, I took advantage of that and I proposed to her over there.
Wow.
yeah.
That's when you realize what really matters to you.
Yes.
That's what's up, man.
Yes, I proposed to her over there.
You left knowing that you were gonna do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Isn't there a story behind this?
Yeah. Well, my buddy, Well, the story is very simple. It's very plain, man.
That's
we
cool.
I just proposed.
But it means a lot.
Yeah, no. We just went to a spa, and that's where I proposed to her. Yeah, it was a spa. It was a legit spa.
Nice.
Like a real legit spa. Let's put it that way.
White robe and everything.
The works.
Okay, so you got down on one knee like a white robe.
I was,
doing macho man status and shit.
No.
Was it nicely trimmed?
No.
You get the landscaping going on and everything.
You have to have that.
That's why you went to a spa, right?
You have to have that
Fresh.
before you go.
Fresh. You went in fresh.
You want to stay together.
So what happened?
No. All right. To
was it a white robe? Was it? What was
it was like this. All right. So we knew my homeboy pulled me into this spot. It was a legit spa. It was like been there from like 1800s. It was like really old school. You get there and there's three pools. There's a really ice cold pool, a temperature pool, and a like carved in rocks, like that. And you go and do all these 3 steps of pools. And at the third pool, I got on one down knee and I told her, I go, this is actually the perfect place. It was, see, I'm a very close person.
Okay.
There was nobody there to witness this besides me and her.
Okay.
So that's what was really special to me. Yeah. And we did that, and that's how we got engaged, pretty much. Yeah.
That's
man.
what's up.
It was cool.
Nice.
So the problem is now I have to kind of like come with the wedding. That's the top that.
Right.
So yeah, I had a big wedding. It sounds like.
No. It's gonna be close. It's gonna be really close.
Well, you are a close person.
Yeah,
I'm guessing she is too.
Yeah, she is too. We come from a decent small family, believe it or not.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That works.
So only family and friends are gonna go, but we're still in the works. See what I'm saying? Still in the works. Yeah.
Who do you hire to be your DJ?
Fuck, man! I've pondered this. Man, I pondered this and pondered this and pondered this.
Man.
And man, I'm gonna look right into the camera.
I'm here for
and
it.
he's retired, so I think I would have to bring him out of retirement, man. For this.
Ooh, okay.
Man, my homeboy Edgar, bro. Edgar, he goes by the name of DJ Choppy.
All right.
I've used him before. He's a cool guy. He's legit. He's retired. He's not fully retired.
Come on, Edgar.
But he's a police officer now.
He's gonna come out for the.
He's a police officer.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know this.
I thought you were gonna say like Kool-Aid or kamikaze.
No, bro. Choppy, bro. Choppy. He's the man. He's the man. He's like one of those guys that you just can count on. Let's put it that way. To come with the heat, no matter what.
I hope this proposal is good enough for you.
But yeah, no, yeah. So that's another topic. Yeah, it's just we gotta plan a small wedding, but that's not until first notice.
That's cool.
You got a photo booth.
There you go. Hell yeah.
That's what's up.
Shout out to Quick Snap.
Like them.
I didn't say it.
I got a unicycle.
Hey, I was wanted a magic show.
That's impressive.
I got the magic stick.
Have you thought about it, man?
Yeah. What are we talking
What
about?
song defines your moment right now?
Right now, current or old school?
Whatever. What song?
Man, good. It
what
feels
song
good
right
to
now-
be a gangster
right,
by
just
Ghetto Boys.
right now, at this moment, today.
Yes.
What is it?
Yeah, it feels good to be a gangster by Ghetto Boys.
Okay.
Yes, because every day is a good day when you want to be a. It's a New Year's 2019. It's a new year. It's a new fresh year. So I made it alive again. Not that I'm in bad steps, but yeah. But anything can happen, and you just don't know, and just get a positive vibe. Take on it.
That's awesome.
That's what I would say. So.
What were you drinking today?
Oh man, the drink of choice today was Crown and Coke. Yeah, man, it was. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, sir.
When I heard, I was like, ooh. I didn't even get to meet you, and I'm like Facebook friends. We Facebook friends now. That's what you told me.
Who's this?
Yeah, I don't care if you accept it or not.
I did.
I was like, oh, we peeps now. Yeah.
All right.
Social media is a powerful tool.
What's the favorite food?
Man, right now, man, I'm on them street tacos, bro. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. That's where it's at right now. It's a straight fajita.
Which one's your top?
Cilantro.
Top 3.
Oh, what?
Top 3 taco trucks.
Oh, man, and this is funny because I know this. I'm talking about back in my head.
Okay.
Right by my house where I
Let me
live.
see. Where they at?
Right by my house, there's what they call the blue truck. Dollar Tacos is right there, the best.
Where do you stay? Don't stay.
I stay in the Southwest.
Southwest, okay.
The SWAT truck, 80 truck. It's called the Lagoon.
Oh, you're in the SWAT. You from the SWAT?
Yep.
Oh, I better go.
And then the next one is La
You ain't fucking right.
La Única. And then there's Única 2. Única 1 and Única 2.
Okay, there's 2.
Any of those are legit right there.
Okay.
Yeah. In like a less than a mile radius.
Maryland and the
Yeah.
otra.
Man, the perfect. I like tacos and I like tortas, but I prefer the tortas.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how I judge them. And then the next thing after I judge them is the charro beans.
Yeah.
So they give you compliment charro beans, but you have to ask for them because they won't tell you.
Okay.
Oh, it's like the secret menu,
Yeah.
but they're free.
Yeah.
It's like the ketchup.
Exactly. Exactly.
If you don't ask
I
for it, they don't
see.
give
Yeah.
Or the
You don't
spicy
ask, they
ketchup
won't
at
tell you.
Whataburger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want
pretty much.
ketchup? I say spicy, please.
Yes, pretty much. Yeah. You don't know about it, they won't give it to you.
They already got it in hand too, because they know.
Yeah.
Or maybe because they know me.
That's true. Now,
Man,
you know
I'm
what?
a
A
regular.
tip that I have is call in advance, man, because
Where?
the taco trucks. You call in advance, they have it all ready.
yeah.
You gotta wait outside.
Dude, the one by my place has a fucking drive-through, dude.
What?
Yeah, we got a fucking drive-through.
drive-through.
Wow.
Taco Madre, okay, East Side,
Nice.
Denver Harbor.
I've heard of that. Yes. Yes.
Is it Wayside?
Nice.
Mexicans are innovative.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Drive-through.
How you doing?
You
Drive
can
through
call.
on something you
You can
drive.
call while you're in the drive-through. You can get off. They used to have a little table set up and everything, but they took that out.
Nice.
It's like a
I've
living
been to one
house.
where you pull up and a waitress come out of the taco truck. That's hilarious.
Okay.
It's a pollo like a rostizado. Yeah, it's crazy. And the waitress will come to your car.
It's like Monterrey style, right?
Yeah. I don't go there too often to know, but yeah. But you know what? Cool, quick story. This corner I used to drive through right there on Eldridge. Every time I used to see this taco truck, and I never stopped by. And then I went that day to go see the chicken. They had roastery chickens there. They were gone. They were there for years. So I said, oh, maybe they're not there. They're cleaning the truck or whatever. Nah, they were gone permanently.
Man.
Don't take your truck for granted, man.
Wow.
You see them, go support them, because one day they'll be gone. And that happened to be that day that they were gone. I was like,
Wow.
yeah, that's some shit, man. I was like, man.
That sounds like a horror story, man.
No, man. Let's give your people their flowers while they can still smell them.
Yeah, pretty much, man. I was like devastated because I'm like, I'm never gonna know how these things taste. Ever. And they were there for years. Now there's a gas station in their corner, so they're permanently gone. Yeah.
You gotta go light a candle. make it come back.
R.I.P. Boil truck.
Rotisserie chicken truck.
Yeah. My wife thought I was crazy because I kept circling around that corner. It was not her commute.
I was just checking it out.
I just see that they're back, man. She's like, you're fucking weird, man.
Okay, how many days did you go by?
About a week, 2 weeks.
He was
Wow,
building a shrine. Man.
Where are they posters? Have you seen them?
Oh my god.
Have you seen this truck?
Support your local trucks. Yeah, man. Because you never know.
Have you seen these chickens?
Oh my god. But yeah, you need to go support them. One day they're not going to be there.
What was the job that you quit? What was your last job?
The last 9 to 5 job?
Yeah.
Oh man, I don't know. Shit. Oh, okay. Well, it was. I helped my homeboy. No. That was not DJ related, but no.
Yeah.
I helped my
Are you
homeboy.
legally able to talk about it?
No, he was opening up a venue, and I had to run speakers for him, so it was a little bit of like construction
Audio
work.
engineer. Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
installing ceiling speakers. That's all I did. That's the last non DJ related job that I did. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun because this venue, man, depending on when is this episode coming out, but I'm gonna drop it right now. Magic Island, bro, with the Egyptian head on 59.
Oh, shit.
It's coming back.
Really?
Yes.
I've heard about that.
Yes.
I've heard about
Man,
that.
I always saw that
It's
growing
coming
up,
back.
and by the time I was old enough to try to go, like
It was closed. Yeah.
Who preserved that shit?
The same.
Yeah, actually, really.
Man,
because
okay, I asked a bunch of questions.
And there was always a
Strange.
limo parked outside of that shit.
Yes.
Huh.
No,
Yeah.
well, this owner had it before. He kept it. Harvey has destroyed it, and that's when they dropped the ball on it.
Oh.
And now He's pumping X amount of money, hyping it up. Man, that place, I've gotten inside.
Yeah?
Gorgeous.
So you're
Is it?
Yeah, no,
That's so exciting.
Oh, you know what? That's not even an option. It's not off the table. I put it that way.
That's cool, man.
I
I send you all the great vibes.
Oh, thank you.
You better get some
Awesome.
commission because I'm already gonna get some tickets to go to that shit.
Yeah.
I don't even know what they do there.
They can imagine, yeah, bro. That venue is off the chain, man. The
Is
Bro,
bottom.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
like, I remember passing by it all the time. We would go to the Galleria and it'd be like, oh, there was that one place I want to go. And then eventually when I got to the point where I could pay for my own ticket, it was like, oh.
Yeah. Man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Not to take anything away and surprise from the venue, but it's a little bit of a what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Spoiler alert.
Okay.
Man, they got hidden passages there.
Really?
Yeah.
It's a
Shout out
legit
R. Kelly.
No, definitely. They got bookshelves that open and you have to like it'll take you to a different spot of the venue. It's legit like that.
Wow.
I don't know how they're gonna incorporate that with the public, but or it's just for the servers. Who knows? But the thing
Oh,
is,
they fucked up.
Shout out Harvey Weinstein.
but I'm just letting y'all know I got a personal insight of that, and that was the shit, bro. That's
I mean, that's how
it should be.
sponsors
Yeah.
here.
Yeah. No, definitely, man. It's a really cool venue. Everything's badass, top notch. They're pulling every expense out.
That's
And I don't work for them. I mean, I work for a vendor, a homeboy of mine that installed speakers, and that was the deal. That's what happened to me. Yeah.
Okay. That's
The
awesome.
ceiling speakers is like
When are
hundreds
they
of plus.
opening?
That's exciting.
That's a good question, man. I don't know. They don't have an official open date, but
They got like food there too, right?
yeah, it's gonna be a full staff kitchen, man. Oh my god, their kitchen is huge,
Yeah.
huge. Yeah.
Like Vegas stuff.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Like Donald Trump.
You.
Yeah, you know what?
What's that?
That Soldier Boy.
Huge!
The fucking voice.
I made Donald Trump.
What's your take on Freemasons?
Oh, what's my take on Freemasons? Man, bro. You know what? I think they're do-gooders, bro. I think they're charitable. They are. Like I said, one of those things that if you don't fear them, I mean, if you don't understand them, then you gotta fear them. It's a natural thing.
It's actually funny that you asked it. Like I literally looked that up like this weekend. Like I just looked it up. I had never looked into more than just the conspiracy theories, but like their whole motto is no one ask one or ask one whatever.
Yeah,
like
to
Become one, you have to know one.
No. You have to ask one to become one. Or something
Yeah,
like
to
that.
become one, you ask one, or it's basically just invitation. Like ask.
I'll tell you this.
Be a
I
friend.
have personal friends that are Masons,
Okay.
and they're good people. They're straight up good people. You know what I'm saying? Now, whether they choose to show that they're Masons, it's a different topic. That's on them. But I mean, not that I have like really in-depth conversations, but I mean, I've had encounters with certain Masons that they elaborate on their stories, and they're just pretty positive stories, pretty interesting shit, man.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Would you ever become a Freemason?
Yeah. Hell yeah. Fuck yeah.
What are the
Yeah.
requirements
So
for
motivate.
that or whatever?
Yeah. I don't know what the requirements
Okay.
are. I know you
I would
gotta
think they're pretty
no,
expensive.
you gotta believe in God. I know that.
But
You gotta,
believe in
or a higher
God
power.
or a higher
power.
power.
Yeah, higher power. Let's put it that way.
But they don't have to know who or why.
Yeah.
They just need to know if you do or don't.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
No criminal record, was it?
No, you know what? They
You can
are
have a
pretty-
criminal record.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you gotta be legit though, man. You gotta be.
I'm pretty sure it's extensive.
Maybe not criminal record, just something about. I remember reading something about crime. Like they obviously they want to bring in the good in people and accentuate that.
Hit the camera, hit the button, and I'll tell you a quick story that has to be off record. But it also depends on the facility, because I did notice that the school is just as good as the teachers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, I mean, we have a really good district where my daughter goes. The teachers are on point. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? Some of the teachers that she's gotten
Yeah, that's
has
true.
20 years under her belt. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And the reason I know that is because another kid's mom, my neighbor, her 20-year-old had the same teacher. You know what I'm saying? And
Okay.
she's still there. So she knows what she's doing. You know what I'm saying? And she told me that you better go ask her by name this teacher.
Right.
And that's what we did. And you know what? You as a parent need to be involved.
Right.
Like, I can't stress that enough, man. Because I went to.
I believe that.
You go to school, not because I volunteer, and I volunteer by DJing there. That's what I do. But you get to know the teachers, they get to know your student a little bit more, and that matters. That matters, believe it or not, because you have one-on-one. You know what the faces of the teacher is,
Right.
and like you can hold accountable the teacher just as she can as yourself. Rather, nigga, you just talking by letter or text. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But it matters to be involved in school. That's what I'm trying to say. At any age, because I've been volunteering for 4 years now, and I don't plan to stop. Every year she goes
Good
to
for
school,
you.
I'm gonna be close to her no matter what. You know what I'm
Props to
saying?
you. Props
Yeah,
to
you
you.
have to do that.
You know, I-
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
All right. So like just as much as like you rely on the teacher and expect the teacher to be a teacher
Right.
and take control of what she's supposed to do and teach your kids and take care of them, you as parents should be just as involved in
Yes.
your life and school.
Right.
You know who said something like that? Like earlier this week, the brat from So Deaf,
Yeah,
Chicago.
Yeah.
Shout out Chi-Town. Shout out the brat. Shout out Jermaine Dupri. She's like, they asked her like, because R. Kelly's from Chicago.
Right.
Right? So they asked her like, how do you feel about that? You still gonna listen to his music? She's like, yeah, I could always listen to his music. But it's like, she goes, because they used to know each other in high school and shit like that. But she's like, but where are the parents at? Or these little girls getting pissed on? No, she didn't say that.
Oh my god. where are the parents though? That's a very good question, man.
you know what I mean?
You know what? You need to be involved as much as you can, even if you. I mean, okay.
Because there's R. Kelly's out there.
This nigga.
That's true,
He's
though.
right though.
It's true.
No, but no, not just. Let me put it this way: when you volunteer legit, you go through a process. You go a background check, and it takes. You do this over the summer.
I'm
it takes some
glad,
time,
yeah.
and then you get inside, and they give you a badge. Now it's not as easy as just walking up. Oh, I want to volunteer. It's not that
Right.
easy. They still.
You have to be vetted and.
Yeah. And then the thing is, but even if you don't volunteer, just be involved. Show your face at school. Like, get to know the teachers. Ask them what they need in class. My daughter came and she's like, man, my teacher's pencil sharpener broke. Like, hey, man, maybe I can buy her one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she needs it. So, and then,
Right.
it's just saying, things like that, Yeah, get to know the teacher.
I'd be like, that's a personal problem.
But they really go out and beyond sometimes, man.
Yeah.
You got good teachers and then you got the bad teachers.
My sister-in-law and my brother-in-law, they're both teachers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you see that.
It's always important to also keep an open communication with the kid too.
Yeah.
Like make sure that they're able, that they see you as someone that they're able to talk to
Right.
and open up with, because if they're too intimidated by you, then they're not going to tell you something's wrong or
Yeah.
something happened.
And then the thing is that I noticed, not to take away anything from a really good teacher, but they're only going to teach you X amount, and then the rest you got to pick it up as a parent. Like, they're gonna, like multiplication chart for the kid, you know what I'm saying? You're going to get this much teaching class time, and then at home you got to practice and memorize that, So you got to help the kid. Rather you help him yourself or get a tutor.
Right.
Yeah. It's strange. I see some shit where I seen a
About
person,
what?
like, they had like a baby stroller, but it was a dog in there pushing it.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Brenda
that.
wants to do that shit. Like, she wants to buy-
I know, my mom mentioned it. I'm like, I thought at first it was
she
mentioned as a
told me
joke,
joking the other day.
but then she's been when she mentioned the
She-
second time, I was like, wait, this piece of it? Like,
She's like, oh my god, this script is so cute, and she's like showing me, and I'm expecting to see a child. There's 3 fucking dogs in that
Oh,
damn crib.
Jesus
I'm like,
Christ.
It's because Noe just found out his wife's pregnant.
Is it? Oh, congratulations.
So that's why he's expecting to see a child.
yeah.
we're gonna
I
edit
need
this
proof.
part. We're gonna edit
I need
this part,
proof.
right?
Right?
She hit me with that at the beginning of the year. That was pretty
That's
crazy.
cool, man.
That's a good way to start the year. You're like what?
It was a great surprise, though.
Yeah, they were in on it. They both.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
They were there. I'm like, that's Zeus's card, or that's host's card. And then she's like, no, that's not his. I'm like, how would you know? But then we walk up, and then I see them walking away, and I'm like, oh, maybe they're just here to hang out, like whatever. I had no idea, man.
Really?
I had no idea.
Nice.
And then all of a sudden I see my buddy's wife like walking up with like, I can't wait to meet the new daddy, and I'm like,
Holy moly.
I'm
Yeah.
like, hold up, is she calling me daddy?
Yeah.
What's happening here?
Then I look over to my wife, and she's
Went to a
like,
singers club. Yes.
Yes. The Napoleon Dynamite. I turn over to look at her, and she's holding 2 positive pregnancy tests. I'm like,
Wow.
what? Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah, that was she had something in my eye. She put something in my eye.
Chopping onions.
Yep. Step on your toe. So did you have a gender reveal party, or was not?
No, I just found out.
Oh, that was just a
I
find out.
literally just found out
Okay.
what that.
Do you know what? You don't even know what you're gonna have yet.
Oh.
Oh.
Not yet.
Why are you cheesy?
I hear all kind of.
Like, I hope it's a girl. Like,
I'll take whatever.
Right,
I'll take either way.
Not like you have a choice.
Yeah.
Right? You get what you get. We went to Galveston once, and there was a gay, pro-gay, company, or like a church group, but not a church group. And
pro-gay
Yeah.
church group.
yeah,
Okay.
they were like going for pro-gay. So this lady hands me a pamphlet. I said, "Oh, I'm not gay." And then she goes, "Oh, but she goes, you can give it to one of your friends." I said, "Well, I don't really have gay friends." And it made me think. And then I said, "I don't think I have any gay friends." She goes, "Haha, that you know of."
That's true, though.
And I was like, you know what? No, I think, you know what? I might have some friends that might be gay that I don't know.
Dude, that is so true.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
like, very close personal gay friends that.
You didn't know that they were.
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they're very gay. They're very
Okay.
out.
Okay.
But they tell me of their, their gay adventures and the stories, man. Like, they have their wives or have their girlfriends.
Yeah, bro.
And then you also have, like, people that are trans.
Yeah.
And in public, like, I'd say it's coworkers, they bash them, they make fun of them. But then they're the ones, like, sending them their DMs, like,
Oh.
hey, what's up, and, they're the main
That's
ones.
that's some.
But then in
R. Kelly
public,
shit,
you're like,
dude.
that's
Oh,
I think
man.
there was a murderer like that. Bundy, was it?
one of them.
Yeah. He pretended to be gay to alert people, or
He was a
what?
gay bashing homo.
Oh, damn. Yeah, that's some shit.
He was luring little boys.
You know what? I got tricked to DJ in a gay club once.
You got tricked.
Yes, man. I was an assistant for a long
They
time.
look good.
You know what? Now that
They
y'all
look really
said if I
good.
had a mentor, I didn't have a work. I gotta use my word carefully because he was a working DJ and I helped him load his speakers. So let's put it that way. He wasn't like
Pause.
teaching me how to DJ. You know what I'm saying? But I was picking up what he was doing. Well, my buddy, he had a residency already and he couldn't do it. So he's like, "Hey, bro, you wanna come do this one? Here's the address. Just show up at 9:30." Okay. I was like, I get there and it was a gay club, a male Latin gay club, and I was like, holy crap! All right, it's all good, no biggies, no different. Until the host came up to me,
Okay.
Until what?
and the host of the night.
That's what we're expecting tonight, okay?
Comes up to me, and this is some real shit that is like industry shit. Check this out. He goes, "We're about to have the I don't know how he called it, but he called it like a bikini show, but it was gonna be guys."
Oh shit.
And he goes, "We need to do this quick and we need to do this fast." And I still don't understand what's happening. But he's like, "I'm gonna just tell you like this." He goes, "The guys back there, they're gonna come out here, they're gonna strut their shit." He goes, "Most of them tie their shit with a rubber band to keep their shit hard. You need to do it fast because they need to release later." I'm like, whoa. Like literally, man. I'm like, okay, no biggie. We got that shit done, bro. That was my first exposure to this shit. And I'm like, this is what the people have to do for the public.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, don't worry. Because we've had an accident where shit bursted, bro. And not in a good way.
Wow.
And this is some shit that I didn't know, man. And anyway, so.
What were you thinking at that point?
What the fuck? I'm like, I'm gonna kill my nigga. I'm gonna kill this nigga. I'm gonna explode this dude up.
I know.
Fuck him
I
up.
don't know how I would feel like if somebody
Jeez.
dragged me into
He puts on some chocolate
because I'm so trusting. I'm like, I'll be getting in the car and then 30 minutes later I'm like, wait, where are we going?
Oh my god, man. I realized right in there when I pulled up to the venue where I was at. Yeah, I was like, oh man, this motherfucker.
Did he think it was funny? Or what was, like, did he do it on purpose
Like,
or what?
yeah, oh yeah, definitely. He needed a. It's because the promoter he was working for needed somebody to fill in, so he knew exactly what was happening.
Yeah, he just didn't give you the details.
He just did. You want it or not? Hey man,
But it was your fault.
Yeah, but no. You know what? But not the stereotype. But them boys pay me well.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't tripping, man. I
Okay, I am mad.
It was just
to go back to the rubber band moment in your mind. You're like, and that's when you do.
He fucked up. Bro, that really happens, man. Like they really have to turn that shit up to perform, you know.
That's weird.
That's and I'm not talking about this nigga. I'm talking tight. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe it.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, and it has to happen quick, in and out, because that's like a day job right there, man.
Man, I hope the paycheck's worth it, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
So how do you deal with motherfuckers walking up to you and requesting songs? How you feel about that?
I tell them if I have it, I'll play it.
So you're one of the DJs that kind of accepts that shit?
If it fits my set, yeah.
But you know a lot of motherfuckers that are like face palm motherfuckers
Yeah.
for getting close to them like
But
that.
that comes to the type of DJ that you are, because you can be a mobile DJ and you kind of have to take requests.
Yeah.
You know, and then you have a club DJ where you know it's gonna be like 90s night. You can't come up with that bullshit. You know.
Right.
You know, it's like you can request a 90s song maybe, but and consider it.
Yeah.
But then you also talk about the venue, because sometimes you can't, if you're gonna there to perform, you can't even get close to the DJ to tell him a request. You know, that's like a celebrity up there skill DJ, and then you have
Like Paris Hilton and shit.
like that.
That's hot.
That's hot. But no, yeah, you know,
Yeah.
most of those guys have their shut down.
Jimmy Fallon was it. We're gonna wear wigs next time.
Right.
That's a little,
Yeah, you
that's a
got
little
props.
theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's right. Yeah.
Props.
When
I
we were
put
doing
on-
the demo,
I
like,
was-
we were messing with the new camera and shit. She goes and grabs one of the fucking wigs. I'm like, I didn't even know we had that color.
Your alter
It
ego.
was curly hair and everything.
That's some funny shit.
Her name was Denise.
Oh,
D-Nice.
nice. That's funny.
Tattoo artist. Denise.
Oh, tattoo artist. Nigga, that's a good one. I know it's a good tattoo artist. I still
Yeah.
fuck with him. This nigga named Jimmy, another Jimmy. Yeah, he just recently won an award.
There you go.
Nice.
It's a Reliant too, at all things. And big
That's
ass
what's
one.
up.
He's the one that did this shit. He did all this shit.
What is that?
I'm his walking portfolio. My dad. And then time watch. The hands. Nigga, the hands, bro. Remember the hands?
I did see that, and I did think about the headliner you did.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes, because of
Let me see.
the hands.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like a tribute to my dad. So.
Nice.
But he's a good artist, and he's not a character, but he's cool as shit.
Yeah.
He's really cool.
I'm
I met him.
I'm sure that's an industry right there.
In itself. I met him because he was my neighbor, and when I used to live in apartments, he was my neighbor upstairs.
Do you want a tattoo?
That's what I met him.
I have been wanting a tattoo. I mean, shit. Years back, I've thought of the concept of getting a tattoo, but I want it to mean something.
Right.
And yeah, that's.
You can wait till after your kid's born then. Maybe you'll get something.
I'm sure, because I've been looking into it a little bit
Or
again.
your dad's name or something.
Something that incorporates everything.
Yeah.
Yes.
A horse or a cowboy boot or
The
something.
Moon Man. We're working on it.
Oh, okay.
Nigga, this is right here. Right here. It's my DJ, my mixer.
No. Okay.
I told him to put it in there. It's still not
Oh,
finished,
cool.
but yeah, this is what we're working
Oh,
on.
so
next.
So you want to get the whole sleeve done or what?
Yeah, eventually it's gonna be a tribute to my mom over here, but
Nice.
like all this is fair game.
It's supposed
So
to be
did
like a
your
NASA.
dad's
Yeah.
passed?
Yeah, he
Oh,
passed
and your
away.
mom?
No, she's still alive. Thank God.
Okay.
Thank God. But yeah, this is gonna be open still.
What's the eye right there?
Which one?
Right here, like tearing, like that. Is that not?
No, it's not supposed to be. It's like a planet.
Oh, because it looks like an eye looking up,
Oh.
teary right here.
Hey, that's interesting. That's interpretation.
Right?
Yeah, that's dope.
So
Or it might be the
enough
Illuminati somewhere.
for your mom's tribute, you can use it as a knife.
Right, there you go.
Yeah, you see what I mean? Like it's looking.
But yeah, this is his work, man.
That's cool.
All right, guys. To wrap it up, this is the first official episode of Let's Grab.
Hombre.
Hey, it's good. It was the first
Hey.
one.
That was good.
It was the first one. Kaite. All right, guys. To wrap up, this was Let's Grab a Drink. Our first official guest, Mr. the one and only
Thanks, man.
DJ Mick One.
There you go.
There you go.
Coffee
There you go.
and Crown Coke.
But yeah,
Our host did very well.
showcasing
Big host.
entrepreneurs and business owners. Of course, DJ industry is something that, like I said, everybody enjoys, but you know, nobody knows how to start. And I mean, hopefully this shows kind of a little bit of what that industry is and see what it can do.
Yep.
No one takes a DJ out to dance.
Yeah.
Actually, that's why we DJ, so we don't have to dance.
That's true.
On that note, yeah.
You side
no more
to
industry
side.
secrets.
Yeah.
Lean side to side.
Right. Yeah, that's all you gotta do is book. No, but yeah. Thank you for having me, guys. Thank you. Appreciate it.